Imagine a world where the government controls every single thing you see and say online. A world where they oversaw every social media platform and got to pick who's allowed to use it. Every trending topic is tightly moderated, and any opinion or voice of reason that disagrees with the government is permanently banned. This may sound like a dystopian world straight out of a novel like 1984, but we are closer to that reality than you might think. In this video, we'll cover the current challenges with content moderation in social media and how decentralized content moderation offers a real solution. If you care about your freedom of speech online, this is a must-watch video. Social media has connected us like never before. Thanks to platforms like Twitter and Facebook, we are able to keep up with people all around the world and stay informed on current events in real time. But this also brought up challenges that need addressing. One major challenge in particular is content moderation. Centralized Web 2 social media platforms face three main issues: censorship, lack of transparency, and inconsistency. Let's take a closer look at all three. Censorship occurring on social media platforms is a hot button issue due to current legislation in various countries. In the United States, the Restrict Act threatens to ban TikTok and empower the government to control everything you see and say online. The governments of Canada and the United Kingdom have proposed similar legislation with Bill C-11 and the Online Safety Bill, respectively. These proposed bills are extremely slippery slopes, and if voted into law will have disastrous effects on freedom of speech and privacy rights. Check out this video to learn more about the Restrict Act. To make matters worse, the current moderation process on most social platforms is a total disaster. Despite the fact that centralized social platforms have billions of users, content moderation falls on a small group of individuals or entities that decide what content is acceptable and what isn't. This concentration of power leads to biased moderation and a stifling of free speech. Users can be banned for no rhyme or reason, and because they don't own their social graph, they will lose their entire library of content as well as the following that they have built. Lastly, content moderation guidelines are typically inconsistently enforced, with similar content receiving different treatment depending on the platform or moderator. This inconsistency can lead to confusion and create a sense of distrust and unfairness. This clear lack of transparency and inconsistency has been highlighted in the Twitter files. A series of releases of select internal Twitter documents were made public and highlighted the selective and bias-based content moderation happening at the company. I'll leave a link down below to the Twitter files if you want to learn more. So enough with the doom and gloom, because luckily there is a solution to all of this. Enter DeSo, a decentralized social platform that tackles these issues head on. DeSo empowers users, increases transparency and consistency, and limits censorship. But how exactly is that possible? By moving moderation and curation from the platform level down to the user level. Thanks to associations, users can verify each other, which develops a graph of trust between all the users on a network. This allows for a more personalized and democratic approach to content moderation. Make sure to check out this deep dive on association by DeSo founder Nader Al-Naji that I'll link down below to learn more. Another key benefit of DeSo is on-chain storage. The fact that everything is stored on-chain, including posts, likes, followers, profiles, and more, means we can move from a single company controlling a social network to thousands of nodes and apps building off the same open fire hose of content. Decentralized platforms are resistant to censorship, which promotes more freedom of speech and expression. This allows diverse opinions and viewpoints to coexist, creating a more inclusive online experience. If you check out some of the applications on DeSo, such as Diamond, a Twitter competitor, you'll see that the vibe is generally more positive as the platform avoids trying to divide its users and censor certain viewpoints. It's time for the internet to embrace this new approach to content moderation, as DeSo is building a more equitable and inclusive digital world. Make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about the future of on-chain social.